right, hey y'all, we're back. Makai, I have a game today.
Okay.
We're gonna start a new segment today. We'll see how it goes. I'm calling it Ate, Nibbled, or Starved.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring in some quotes, right? Sometimes it'll be pictures, sometimes it might just be like videos I see. And I'm gonna read these off to you, or I'm gonna show it to you, and you're gonna tell me whether you thought that they ate, like yes, work, right?
Okay.
Whether you thought they nibbled, which is they was I.
Okay.
I mean, it was cool, so, or you thought they starved, which is girl, what?
Okay. I want to ask, are they like themed? Like, is it like, oh, these are all queer quotes? These are, or just you're just throwing them at me?
So these are celebrity quotes today.
Okay. Don't give me any context. Don't tell me who, unless you want to. But I want to just like give you my answer.
Gotcha. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and then after you tell me, I'm gonna tell you who the person who said the quote is, right?
Okay.
So first quote. I have always hated anybody who is not tolerant of gay men or lesbians or bisexuals. Now I am in the very fortunate position where I can actually help or do something about it. Ate, nibbled, or starved.
They ate. They ate that.
That was a quote from Daniel Radcliffe towards the Trevor Project.
Wow. Okay.
Here's another one. This is an interesting one. This one I think just went viral this week, so you might have already seen it.
Okay.
Being colored is my culture, but I'm also Black.
That was Tyla, I'm assuming, and I'm gonna say she starved on that. Actually, no. She nibbled. The whole colored versus Black. I get it. It's a cultural thing. I'll give it to her. She nibbled it.
I would also say that this was a little nibbled. I get what she was trying to say. But like, okay. Okay. Oh my God. This one gagged me. I saw this last night and I had to put it in there. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm already in enough lawsuits, Dawn. Are you asking me if Josh Hawley is gay? Are you asking me if Stephen Miller is gay? Are you asking me if Speaker Johnson is gay?
I'm gonna say starved. Like, what is going on right now? What is this? Who said this?
I'm gonna give you the context. I think he ate. This is actually Hunter Biden. He was on Don Lemon's show recently, and Don was pressing him, and Hunter Biden basically said there's a cabal of closeted gay folks who are terrorizing everybody because they're unhappy, and Don was trying to press him to say the names, and this was Hunter Biden's way of saying names without alleging names. This is alleged. This is Hunter Biden's things. Don't like this, but this is a quote.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought he ate. I thought this was hilarious. I was like, ooh.
Okay. With the context, I'll say nibbled. I'll change it with nibbled to nibbled.
Okay, next one. Crying about the spotlight you spent your whole life begging for just proves you never wanted the work, only the reflection.
Can you read that one more time?
Crying about the spotlight you spent your whole life begging for just proves you never wanted the work, only the reflection.
I'm gonna say they starved. Girl, bye. No. This is the thing. I want to comment before you give me context. The spotlight is very fickle. And as somebody who wants the spotlight, as somebody who wants to chase this, who is chasing the spotlight, we all chase it as artists and creators and actors. Sometimes the spotlight burns, baby, or sometimes it's cold and you want the spotlight and you're sad about being in the cold. So I don't want to hear anything about how I feel about the spotlight because I have my feelings. And the whole it sounded like they wanted to sound smart. Oh, you wanted the spotlight, but you wanted the reflection. Girl, bye. I don't need guru talk. I need the spotlight.
So that was Robert Downey Jr. He was specifically talking about the creator culture and how influencers and creators will create platforms for themselves, but then complain that they get like mean comments or people will want to like cuss them out in public.
Yeah, I think that the culture around. I'm sorry, I don't need to be just like divisive for being
No,
defensive.
go
Sorry,
ahead. This is why we
but
got the, what is it called? The
the
teapot.
teapot. Thank you. The teapot. I think the culture around commenting, like, okay, I understand when you put look at us. We're two black queer people putting ourselves out there, and we're gonna get hate comments. And you know what? I love that because that's engagement. That's engagement. Thank you. But like, and so like I understand, you know, the conflict of like if you put yourself out there, you've got to expect the hate. But I also think that comment culture, you know, online culture, it's just shady. It's shitty. It's like, why do people feel so emboldened to be assholes online? Oh, that's right, because you're anonymous. Oh, but wait, I can track your IP address, bitch, and pull up to your house. Then what? So it's just, it's all of it is irritating to me personally.
Remember we were talking about the generation versus generation thing? To me, this is an older generation not understanding the dangers that the newer generation faces going out there.
Yeah.
Next quote. I want all those black men to stand in our house and remind people that destroying one part of our history destroys all histories.
I want to know what was the race of the person who said that?
Black.
Ate. They ate that. They ate that.
That was Whoopi Goldberg on The View this recently talking about the Knicks when they won, and how they got an invitation to go to the White House. And I don't remember how that went. Okay. I only have a few more.
Okay.
Next one. You might know who this one is.
Okay.
From context. I have a desire to bring Miles Morales to the screen and to shepherd whoever the lucky young kid is that gets that job in the way that Robert Downey Jr. did for me.
I don't know who that is. Can you read it one more time, please?
I have a desire to bring Miles Morales to the screen and to shepherd whoever the lucky young kid is that gets that job in the way that Robert Downey Jr. did for me.
I'm gonna say starved. It's just not giving. I think there's more things we could be saying with our platforms than, yeah.
So that was Tom Holland talking about Spider-Man, how there's going to be a point where he needs to retire, and I think he said something along the lines of like, things are more interesting than just a white guy, and like he wants to bring in the next person, and he would love it to be the black guy. Starve, cool. I gave Nibbled. I like Tom Holland. He's another one of my.
We gotta talk about if we have time, we gotta talk about Doomsday. We gotta talk about it.
Okay. When the next one, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
Wait, wait, what? Okay, wait, read it again.
When the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna have to sit on that. I'm gonna have to sit on that one.
That's definitely an 8. That was Method Man.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
I have 2 more.
Okay.
This one is a longer one.
Okay.
But I felt like I had to include it in its entirety.
Okay.
What's really disturbing is I have worn outfits that are maybe revealing on stage. I've been on stage in a sparkly bra and little shorts, which is my right. That's fun. I felt cool and comfortable in that. And that wasn't inappropriate. But me fully covered up in a dress that people deemed to be childlike was inappropriate. And then followed up with how talking about a culture, how we really normalize pedophilia in our culture. Also, it's just this rhetoric we're fed as girls since we're so little, which is don't wear that because then a man is going to sexualize your body and it's your fault. It's so weird.
I'm gonna say Nibbled. I feel like sometimes just say eat my ass and keep it moving. Like like that's like when I hear that, I'm just like, eat my ass. Like I don't want to. Now I'm sure, like, okay. Sorry, the context makes sense. Like I get what they're saying. I'm with them. I'm hearing it. I agree. It's these conversations are irritating to have. I know women have to have these conversations, but it is irritating. It's like, girl, eat my ass. If you don't like it, if you have a problem, eat my ass.
I agree. I agree full-heartedly. I will also say Nibbled. This was Olivia Rodrigo talking about how she has that little dress that she's been wearing, and they've been telling her it's inappropriate and sexualizing her in that. Last quote. This is the last one. I saved this one for last because when this quote was made, we didn't get to have a dialogue about it.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see. You're gonna know this immediately.
Okay.
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though like no one cares about this anymore.
Oh, is that the Timothy Chalamet quote? Can you read it again? I've heard vaguely about it. I just want to hear it again.
Okay. I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though like no one cares about this anymore.
I think that was a very Gen Z take. Opera and ballet have a long historical precedent in all of our modern day machinations. Like ballet is basically the foundation of dance in a lot of ways. Opera, I could maybe hear that argument for opera, but I'm also just not an opera diva. But like also, there's nothing. You're not like being. You're not like you're not. I'm trying to find the word, but it's like you're not saying anything new by being like, these things are old and lame. Like, yeah, they're old and lame, but there's like a market for old and lame things. Like ballet, you just got to take it on the chin. Like, when they have ballet, the ballet concert at the actually ballet is tea, I will say. But like when they're having like the opera night at the Bean in Millennium Park, like don't show up. You know what I mean? But like don't shit on it.
So my undergraduate degree is in opera performance. And I'll say, like, the operas do sell well when you do them. Yeah. So it's not necessarily that like people don't want to see it per se. It's that it is a particular demographic that does go and see opera. And I don't necessarily think that it's the most accessible thing to queer people or people of color. But it does have a market. That's why it has been around. And I think that when we talk about like old school things such as ballet or opera or any other old school type of doing things, the foundation is important, right? Like if you're going to do on stage like musical singing, probably should have some opera understanding. Not so that you can sing with vibrato, but so that you understand like the system and how to use your diaphragm and how to the difference between your chest and your mixed and your head
I agree.
And other things. It creates a foundation. And so when I hear people shit on things like opera, I hear them shitting on a foundation that they're trying to stand upon, right?
Exactly. That's absolutely nail on the head. Like these are the foundational things, and like maybe you don't want to hear it, but it's the tea. Like that's just what it is.
Hey y'all! Thank you so much for watching our video. If you had fun with us today, don't be shy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And tune in every Friday at 5 p.m. for our full episodes. Have a good day, and remember to see the world with a little more And remember to see the world with a little more